Yeah, you in
Hi,
the building. What he do? What he do? What he do? How you
what's
doing?
good? It's nice to meet you.
I know, right? That's like the one cool thing about this. I can't wait to start doing more in person. But this is like a really cool, convenient way to vibe and network and stuff. You feel me?
It is, absolutely.
Hell yeah, we'll take these blessings. A little bit of
That's
bless
right.
for you.
Okay.
Some e blessings.
I need many. I need a lot of it. I need many blessings.
For sure, for sure, for sure. Well, let's get into it, girl.
Yes.
Who
Hi.
are who are you? What do you do? And where are you from?
So my name is Sophia Maria. I'm a Italiana. I was born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's why I rep 702 all the time. Basically, I've been performing and singing since I was like 8 years old. I started professionally singing with legend and amazing singer and actress Debbie Reynolds at the Debbie Reynolds Hotel and Casino. I was signed to Arista Records by LA Reid when I was 13.
That's right.
I toured with PCG Concert Group, Art LeBeau Show since I was about 16, singing songs like Lost in Love, Sin P, The Only One with MC Magic, and making my own music, of course. And I've just been doing it ever since. Just
That-
performing and singing, and I've been dipping into acting lately, which has been dope.
Damn, like that?
Love.
That's tight.
No,
Hell
you know
yeah.
what? Honestly, though, like it's crazy because like I've always done kind of like somewhat acting in like musicals and stuff, but never really doing anything kind of serious. So I recently wrapped this indie film. The director, his name's Ira Daniels. He made this amazing independent film called The System back in 2018 that you have to check out. But just doing that whole thing was just like, yo, why didn't I do this since like the beginning? And it's like I'm getting old and stuff, so it's like I can be like in my 60s acting, you know what I mean? Because
Well, you don't look
oh,
like you're
I
getting
can't.
old.
Huh?
So you don't look like you're getting old. I feel
Oh,
you.
that's just a lot of Botox and
Hey, that family ain't
all
no
fake,
joke though.
fake.
Hey, it's beautiful though that you're not afraid to show your family, because sometimes people are like kind of they like they're not they like want to. So you know how it is. Sometimes they'll tell you, "Hey, don't show that you have a partner, or don't show that you have that." But I feel like nowadays it's more like more people are trying to connect. Like, why? This is why I do this to connect more on an authentic base. And if they can't accept you and your family, it's like, right? Like,
I hate that. You know, like growing up, it was always like if I had a boyfriend, they're like, don't talk about your boyfriend. But you know, I'm 35. I'm happily married for almost 10 years. We have three beautiful children. I would
yeah,
10 years hide that shit because he's my king. My kids are my life. They're annoying as fuck, but they're my life, you know? And it's like I'm a package deal. And it's crazy, like even in this day, like I'll work with certain people and they get weird when it comes to like my kids, and I'm just like, I don't care who you are, but if you can't work with the package deal that I have, like you're out. I'm done. I don't have time for that bullshit. I ain't sorry.
that's definitely the life experience. Hold on, she's coming back. Hold on. Yeah, hold on, she'll be right here. Yeah, that's a life experience for your ass. Hey, what up, Ash? That's love right there. What up, Canal? What
I'm
up,
laughing. I'm like,
Lesbian?
I don't got time for that bullshit, and my phone like flew off.
Bye. Uh,
My phone was like, I'm out of here, bitch.
hell yeah. Shout out Lipton Farms. Nah, I know, but that's the life experience. That's what I love. Like, even if things aren't perfect, because I feel like that's why I started getting into this more. I come from radio too, and like you had to be perfect a lot, and you couldn't say certain things and this and that. So eventually I left that. And when I kind of found this, I could be myself, and then be with other people that are not afraid to be themselves. You feel me?
I love that. I love
Yes,
mentality. Life is like life is, and why are we wasting it on trying to impress people that really don't want to like us or love us for who we really are and what we're really about? You know what I mean? Like, who am I trying to impress? Like,
exactly,
yourself?
exactly.
Are you gonna raise my credit score? No. Like, what the fuck, man? Fuck out of here.
No, I know, and that's another reason. I spent a lot of my time especially when I was living in LA, putting
Yeah.
on for people. Like doing like I was talking to Tony on the road and radio. That's actually where I found you. But shout out to Tony. But I was
Yay.
telling him like I'm not gonna. I would come on to an interview and I would think like, how am I gonna put on for like what does Tony want? And I don't think I said it like in my head, but I would say it subconsciously. Like and I'm like done with it. I'm gonna do me, and the people that fuck with me, and the ones that don't. Don't need to be with me. You feel me?
That's beautiful. That's the best way to think.
Hell yeah. How'd you meet Tony?
So, so my friend, my good friend, I don't. Have you heard of Johnny Boy? He
Yeah.
was like first like rap artist to really put Chicano music on the map in the 702 area. You know, we had him, we had Klika One, all that stuff. So I've known Johnny Boy for about 12 years, and he's good friends with Tony. So he actually did a podcast with Tony, and I guess he had brought me up to Tony, and he was the one that kind of brought us two together and stuff. So shout out to my boy Johnny Boy for setting that up, and like that was so dope. Like he's so cool. I love like his
Right?
on life. I like how he just keeps it real. And the craziest thing is like people always call me crazy because I feel like I have like this sixth sense where I can meet people and I can really like feel their auras, see their auras, like feel their vibes and stuff. And
Yeah,
he's
like you're an intuitive.
yeah, and no, like honestly, like it sounds crazy. I'm not high, I swear. Like I'm being for
I am a
real.
little.
Like no, but like it runs in my family. Like my grandmother on my mom's side, my grandmother on my father's side, they're both into like witchcraft, but like not like bad in a way. It was just more like, you know, stuff. But it runs through our veins and like it runs through the family. It's nuts. But no, I go went off subject. But he was one of those people where like I felt good vibes from him, you know.
Hell yeah, right when I got there. He's all the tall as shit. I was like, "What's up, Tony?" I mean, I'm five
Husband, he met my
I'm
husband.
five yeah. Yeah, I'm 5'11", so it's not like I'm like for a Mexican that's a giant. But you know if you know Mexicans, like most of them though, they're just regular or hella tall, you know. And he's one of those like pretty tall, and
Yeah,
he was doing push-ups like that. I was like, man, I think I was feeling like he was motivating me, you know, because
same.
I'm 38, I'm looking at my 40s, but I'm also getting in the best shape that I've been in a while. So it's like I'm just starting to get into that shape that I was getting into back when I was younger. So I'm just like it's true. You can get better with age. It's like wine. You feel me?
You don't even look 38 though, yo. Like you have
Thank
no
you, thank you,
wrinkles, your skin's flawless. You look great.
thank you, thank you. I just got a little bit of these things, but I like my gray hairs. They're
Oh,
like, I feel
I
like I earned them.
trust me, I pulled out a few gray hairs and colored them and everything.
I'll pull it out if it's like a line. I had one that went right through
No,
my thing, so I do
no,
that. But I'm afraid that they say, you know, like if you pull one out, like 10 more will grow.
yeah.
So
Honestly, like I got my first. It's crazy. My grandmother on my mom's side, because she has like jet black hair, and she went fully gray when she turned 30. And so I'm, you know, I'm lucky. I'm like, I don't have, you know, like her those genes quite yet, but I started noticing them at a young age. So I always be plucking that shit out.
well, the
And
only
plus,
thing I'm not.
way more gray hairs, man.
Yeah, the only thing I'm not I was like I'm really happy about, and I shouldn't even jinx myself, is I got a perfect like a hairline, man. Like I think it's rough when I see the homies going through it with the you know the being bald and all that. I'm just like trying not to say nothing, you know, like oh my bad, dog.
See, that's good. You don't have to like diet or anything. What do the guys be putting on like the toupees, right? Or the little men weaves and stuff?
Yeah, no, no, I have too much
That's
hair, girl. Look at this shit.
let's
This
see
shit
it.
is.
Woo! Hey, that's beautiful. You know, I love your hair. It's gorgeous. You have beautiful curls. I have natural curly hair. Mine's like, but mine's not pretty curls like that. Mine just looks like Mufasa pubic hair frizzed out. Like it's crazy. Your curls.
Yeah, it's just like when it gets hot, and then my hair is also about like you got to protect your energy, you know. And so my hair has to do a lot with who I am, and so I put you pull your hair up to honor your gods, you know what I mean, to honor your gods, but also to like protect it from people just coming and kind of taking your energy from you. But that's just my belief.
Oh, I love that. I
Yeah, yeah.
like it.
So tell me a little bit about how did you like what is some of the first if it's not the songs that the first songs that you heard in your life. Mine had to do with like Art LeBeau's and some 50s kind of 60s rock.
Nice.
Some of the first songs that you remember hearing when you were growing up.
Oh my God. So my mom was really into music and she'd play everything from like Motown to like Leonard Skinner to like Kansas to shoot, she played bachata, salsa, like she played everything. My dad was really into Frank Sinatra and all that stuff. So I grew up just loving music in general. My first songs that I started singing were like Barbra Streisand, and just kind of like the old school classics and stuff. And of course, I grew up loving, you know, 90s R&B like the Whitney Houstons, and loving Selena, Aaliyah, you know, stuff like that. 90s R&B and 90s rap, to me, there's like nothing better. Like nothing beats like Warren G and like Bone Thugs and Harmony and Jodeci and
I know, man. You could have like some gangster ass rap, and then also get your make love, you know, and have a good time.
crazy. Like me throughout the day, I have music playing all the time, and it goes to show like my ADD, because I could listen to like heavy metal and then like go to Selena, and then I can listen to like Snoop Dogg, and then I can like it's like so random, but I love music. Yeah.
Well, what about the industry? Because the industries can be shitty as hell. How do you deal with just like emotionally? Because I tell people you got to be emotionally ready to deal with this kind of thing, because it can break you down.
Absolutely. Starting at a young age, like I told you, I started at 8 years old and stuff. It's always been difficult being a child in the industry, yet alone like a female, and going through the dips and obstacles with like men, and not always being, you're never like as good as a man or a man that you're working with, or you're looked at like a sex symbol, you know. So that's always been tough. I definitely went through my patches in my career. I went through, you know, like the depressions and in and out of rehab, and I definitely experienced a roller coaster in my life, but I was able to live through it all and get through it, thank God, because I was just so determined to be happy, appreciate life in general. And I really learned through that you have to surround yourself with good people. You have to have friends that, if not at your level, but at a higher level. You have to have friends that are on a spiritual journey with you, that believe in those same beliefs and morals and values. I always like talk about positivity and good vibes, but I truly mean like you have to truly have positivity in your life and good vibes at all time, because that will literally get you through anything. Yeah. And just, you know, being focused on living life to its best possibilities, I would say.
Yeah.
You know, when you live a life, when, you know, going in and out of rehab, and at a young age, I was in and out of juvie a lot and stuff. And you
Me
really,
too.
yeah.
And I went to rehab, but we'll keep talking. I'll tell you after.
I'm happy you're right. Or
Well,
you're
I smoke weed, but I just don't drink or do cocaine no more. I powdered this beak a little too much. I had a Hollywood nose for sure.
yeah. I have too. Trust me. No, I mean, I don't really consider weed a drug.
Yeah.
That
So,
may, you know. But no, just going through all those experiences even more so makes you appreciate life so much. It makes you see life so differently. When I say like sober living, you know, just being appreciative and, like I said, being positive. Hi,
oh
Kai.
yeah, like, dude,
We,
people always say, "Oh,
you must be my lucky star." Yes, it is.
who's that?"
That was "You Must Be My Lucky Stars." He said, or she said, "Weed is a natural plant for sure."
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
I'm not
Much love to everybody in the chat.
a smoker.
Please ask questions too.
Yeah. But my husband is a huge weed smoker, and, you know, I'm just like, do your thing.